Tommy, a lead boy, good draw, blinkers going on for the first time. Do you think he gets his chance to win on Wednesday night?
Yeah, look, I think it's all up to the horse. He's probably had his chance the last two starts to win, but he's thrown it away by hanging in quite bad. He did travel a little bit wide the other day, so that was a little bit of an excuse, but all in all, he's got a few little quirks that we've got to sort out, and that was the reason for putting the blinkers on him, but he's drawn a good barrier, so that's going to help hopefully assist him, and if we can get him onto the fence, that will be a massive advantage for him.
Looking at his last couple of runs, he certainly likes the dirt.
Yeah, he does. He's got a real liking for it. He stretches out quite nice on it, and like I said, he's got the ability to win a race, and I'm sure he'll get his chance on Wednesday night. It's just whether he wants to. He's got a few little tricks, but he's only lightly raced, and I worked him the other morning with the blinkers on, and he still hung a little bit, but not as bad. So we're hoping he can do a few things more, right on Wednesday, and he should be able to get the job done.
John, remarkable. Must have been pleased to see him find some form at his last couple of starts.
Yeah, he seems to be racing well. He gets back a little bit in the field, but his finishes have been strong, and he's starting to put it together.
Has he always looked like a horse that would improve once he got over a bit more ground?
He's always shown some ability, and I think it was just a matter of him developing, getting a little bit stronger, and so he can take the step up in distance. But he seems like he's ready to win a race now.
He's on the dirt for the first time on Wednesday night. How do you think he'll handle the surface?
His trials on the dirt have been fine, so I think he'll handle it okay. The couple of times he's trialled in the dirt over the 1200, he's finished off quite well, so I think it'll be okay for him.
And these milestones, John, they're coming thick and fast for you. Your one went off your 1100th win here in Hong Kong. Doesn't feel like that long ago that I was asking you about your 1000th winner.
No, I'm not sure when it was, but obviously last season, but I can't remember what date, what month. But yeah, we've had the last couple of years, we've won quite a few races, and we've had some very lucky seasons.
Not easy here in Hong Kong to have the winning run that you've had. What has it been to be able to keep on winning and be on track for a 10th premiership like you are?
Well, that's a very long story, but yes, I think you just got to keep concentrating and doing your best, and hope that the nice horse comes your way.
Gunnison, John, he's an interesting horse, 2 from 2 in New South Wales. He's having his first run in Hong Kong on Wednesday night. How's his preparation been?
His preparation's been okay. There's not much sort of complication with the horse. He's got good speed, he does everything correctly, knows his job. So he's a little bit young, and he's not as strong as some of his competitors, but he's been here for a while, and I've given him plenty of time, so he might as well go to the races and find out where he is.
Has he shown you that he handles the dirt based on his barrier trials and track work?
I think he sort of would appreciate getting his foot in the ground a little bit. I think the hard tracks is not something that he'd relish just yet. Later next season, was a 4-year-old, he might handle them a little bit better. But I think wet tracks in Australia and maybe dirt track here, it might help him a little bit.
And Class 2 for a 3-year-old, not an easy place to start here in Hong Kong.
Very tough, and but it's been well explained to the connections, and that's why I've taken my time with him. So they find it quite difficult, but that's where we are, and we'll have to start somewhere.
Vincent, you ride Ugly Warrior on Wednesday night. After his last win, you gave him a big rap. You obviously like this horse.
Yeah, I think he's a pretty good horse, especially on the dirt. So hopefully he will do the same as last time.
Have you always had a good opinion of him? Has he always shown you that he's a nice horse?
Yeah, before the first run, I had a trial with him, and I already know he's a good horse because of his mentality and that. Because you can ask him for speed, and he'll respond very well, and if you ask him to come back, he'll relax for you, and that's what like top horses have for mentality. And when he walk out to the track, he's so relaxed, but once he get in the gate, he is totally different horse. And when the gate open, he know his job. So yeah, it's for sure his top class horses mentality.
So with that in mind then, Wednesday night there looks to be a lot of speed in the race, but can you ride him wherever you want to?
I think so. Have a good gate, draw 5. So hopefully, yeah, there's some luck and everything should be okay.
And you take on pick number 1, who's also undefeated on the dirt. What do you think of him?
Yeah, for sure he's a good dirt horse as well, but I would say, I hope my one is better.